If everything worked out, then from where you're standing, that haul will be next week. Or the week after. I'm really not sure how this is all gonna work. Like I said, I am the distant past. You are the far future. Comment, what's it like in the future? I'll be able to read it after you do it. Over here in the past. Okay, so
see if you would come right here and do something cute, that'd be a great intro. That is absolutely perfect. Yeah, that was perfect.
hello new friends, hello old friends, and welcome to my channel. For those who don't know, my name is May, and I'm not going to talk about subscriber goals right now because I am pre-recording this. It is September 6th as of recording this. Hopefully you're watching it in October, so we'll see what happens. You know those people that save their money all year to make sure that Christmas is like the best day for everybody? I do that for Halloween. Obviously, this is a Halloween video. Old friends will probably remember last year when I went a tiny bit overboard with the treat bags. It's worse this year. It is so much worse this year. I actively saved up money to get really cool stuff, so let's open some of it, shall we? So, our barcode, is any of this gonna dox me? No. That's fun. I enjoy that. Okay. I already know what I bought, so technically I know what's in here, but I'm not really sure what's in here, so give me a second. Oh, is that the only thing that's in here? Okay. So, I bought 60. This one's already coming out. I don't know why it's open already, but 60. Why? Oh no, am I gonna have to uncoil every single one before I put it in a bag? Oh, I'm gonna have to uncoil every single one before I put it in a bag. Or just hope the kids are smart enough to figure out how a slinky works. Kids are smart enough to figure out how Slinky works, right? They're not just gonna get one that doesn't pull apart easily and like, you know what? I'll just slinkify them before I put them in the bags. So I got 60 of these. Last year I did like 50 treat bags and I had a few left over. So this year I'm just gonna do like 40, probably 48. Because a couple of the things that I bought, they only came in 24s, and I needed more than 24, but not necessarily 48, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, so I got these little Slinkies, because I love Slinkies. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe it's the 80s, 90s child thing, but like, these things are fun. Anyway, so I got, like I said, 60. There's the Skull and Crossbones ones. Do I open this right now and just I'm just going to open this right now and show you. It's already mostly open anyway. I'll just cut directly toward myself, because that is definitely the safest way to do this. Yup. Only thing that would be safer is picking it up and trying to show you me cutting it. Good times. You are recording, right? Okay. Yes? Okay, so there's that one. There's little jack-o'-lanterns. And spiders. And gravestone zombie things. And I didn't realize there was such a variety. Bats. I love bats. And lastly, little ghosties. Okay, so we all know at this point, we all know how I shop, right? The way I shop, especially online, is I just put everything in the cart and then take things out depending on, you know, if I find something better or if it's too expensive. So sometimes I kind of forget what I got. So when I say that I didn't remember that there were this many, like this much variety in this pack, I think there was another one that had less variety for like more money, but don't quote me on anything I'm saying. So these are gonna be fun. I'm excited. And then in this box, the tag said it's 10 pounds, which makes me kind of sad. How can I not lift 10 pounds? Ooh. Need to start working out. So 10 pounds of Halloween. None of this is candy, by the way. I haven't even gotten to the candy yet. If everything worked out, then from where you're standing, that haul will be next week. Or the week after. I'm really not sure how this is all gonna work. Okay, so again, not gonna try to do a fancy cutty thing. No one ever answers me when I say things like, do you like the cutting? Does it freak you out? Because I know it freaks some people out. And I haven't had enough people be like, oh yes, that's quite relaxing. Ah, freaking hate this knife. Anyway, so I already know what's in here, so I'm just gonna throw it open and get on in. Oh my god, what have I done? What have I done? Okay. Let's start with this, because this was very controversial, and I need opinions. Because no one's on my side yet. So somebody agree with me, please? This is a invisible ink kit. It's got a pen with a black light so you can see what you've written. And it comes in with these like little like notepad code things. Isn't that fun? There's a little word search on the back. I thought these were actually notepads, but I guess I misread. Point is, I had the option of this invisible ink or sticky hands. They were the exact same price, and I decided I think these are cooler. But comment below and let me know, because everyone else I've spoken to definitely said the sticky hands, and it's... I must be old now, because when I think of sticky hands, all I think is it knocking stuff over and getting in people's hair and screaming when one kid inevitably gets it in the eyeball. Maybe I just have PTSD. But anyway, comment below. Sticky hands or invisible ink? Which one is cooler? Next, I got bubble wands. Oh, that's upside down. Is that? Some of it's upside down. Anyway, they're bubble wands. With, what do we got here? We got I'm old and I need my glasses. We got witches and bats. Jack-o'-lanterns. Anyway, I thought these were fun. And I got these. They are stationery treat bag kits. I had to get two. So, hang on. I've also got second thing of bubble wands, because like I said, these things come in like 24, and I needed like 30. So I had to get the, oh my goodness, that's large, but I guess these are too, so it'll be fine. I got some Halloween themed glow sticks. I got completely distracted. I'm going to show you what's in here in a minute. Just let me finish this part, because I got another bag of the invisible ink pens. So now I can put those in here. I got the 2 things of bubble wands. I'll put that back in here. I got, maybe I'm not going to open them right now, but 2 boxes of Halloween themed glow sticks. Those back in the box now. Okay, the final thing in this box is something a little bit larger than I thought it was gonna be. I thought these were like half the size of this. But also, by the time I'm done with it, it might not quite be as full as I think. Because like I said, I don't even have the candy yet. So, this might be a bit large, but yeah, I don't know, by the time we get everything in there, it might not be so large. So there's that. And in here, like I said, it's like a little stationery kit. I think it's for teachers. To which I say, where are you that classes have 24 students? I would have killed to only have 24 students in a class when I was a kid. Anyway. I think our record was 34. Anyway. So these come with little bags. I hope there aren't too many of this got candy one, because there's no candy in this. The candy's going in a different bag, maybe. So we got, okay. Alright. So we got candy and that. So we've got a few of them here that I can't see. I'm going to have to look at them when I'm done. Wow. Oh, is that a repeat? Did they repeat? I think they repeat. Okay, yeah. So we've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4 different designs. We've got the got candy design, which I don't care for. Because like I said, there's no candy in these. Why would they say got candy? There's no candy in these. Anyway, we got haunted house. It says boo. I am a fan of the ghosts. We got a bat. I love bats. They eat mosquitoes. I hate mosquitoes. And a jack-o'-lantern. So my theme, if you can call it that, this year for decoration is Haunted Pumpkin Patch. Last year we got this huge blow up like angry pumpkin pile. I don't know, it's hard to explain. And then I've got some like I've got like tombstones and a little fence, so I'm going to put the fence up, and then I'm going to put, last year we didn't do the fence. I tried the pumpkin haunted graveyard thing, but we didn't put the fence up, and we had like glow sticks instead of candles, so that if someone went near the jack-o'-lanterns, they wouldn't like burn themselves. But this year we are definitely 1000% just putting up a little fence and then putting real candles in the jack-o'-lanterns. But anyway, that's the reason for this. because it was jack-o'-lanterns. And like I said, I didn't realize they were so big. If I do manage to fill that this year, I'm gonna be in so much trouble. Anyway, so in the school one, we've got the little bags. Also, there are a bunch of stamps. And there's jack-o'-lanterns and bats and ghosts and trick-or-treats, witches' hats. Oh, a mummy. You hardly ever see mummies anymore. And a vampire. Nice. And there's also a pack of pencils. And yeah, I'll show these closer when I'm actually doing the treat bag stuffing. The video that I'm hoping to put out on Halloween Eve, the 30th, I'm hoping to do a video where I stuff these and the candy and the big bags. So I'll show everything up close when I do that one. Also, there are stickers. I don't necessarily want to go through them one by one, but we'll see if there's different. Oh, these all look. Oh my god. That is a scent. That is a scent that I did not need to taste. Okay. So there does seem to be a little bit of variety. There's like those and these, but that doesn't seem to be too much. Next, there is rulers. I don't know how many rulers. Again, I'll have a more in-depth look at these when I'm actually doing the stuffing, but yeah. Oh, rulers. And, yes, and there's more. Erasers. Ghosts, pumpkins, witches and such. I'm actually going to open this one and look, because I'm curious. How to in. Sharp pointy thing. This is how to in. There we go. So let's see here. We've got ghost face. That's fun. And random witch's hat. Tiny pumpkin. Oh, does Tiny Pumpkin... Ah, Tiny Pumpkin is wearing the witch's hat. That makes sense, because that one pumpkin is just too tiny. Okay. It's a pretty easy fix. This is also why I make baby bags. So these are going to the big kids, but I'm going to have a bag that's like, I'm going to get like one stuffed animal-ish thing that's mostly round, very few sticky outy bits. I'm thinking little pumpkins. I'm hoping little pumpkins. And then I'm thinking like full-sized chocolate bars, but like two of them, like an Aero bar, and then like, I don't know, like a caramel or something. Something that's going to melt real fast and be slightly harder to choke on. and a ghost. So that's fun. And that's everything. I might have gone overboard. I'm not gonna lie. This might be a really bad idea, giving this much awesomeness out all at once. But I'm going to. Because that's the rules. As soon as you're too old to go trick-or-treating, it is your job to make sure that the stuff the kids get is cool. That's the progression. First you trick-or-treat, and then you go... I don't think anyone should ever be too old to trick-or-treat, but that's just me. I think costume equals candy, but that's just me. Everyone else is wrong. So yeah. Forget what I was saying. Right. Once you're too old for trick-or-treating, then you give the kids all the cool stuff that you wanted to get when you were trick-or-treating. Does that make any sense? So... thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like this if you like this. I'm not entirely sure how long this video was, not very, but it is in fact the end of the video, and if you stuck around this long, there's a good chance that you probably liked it, so just hit the button. And if you would like to subscribe, please do. And comment anything at all that you want to say. I don't always reply with words, but I always try to do the creator heart. And let me know. Invisible ink or sticky hands? What's cooler? Wow, that was a little intense, but I need to know. And that's that. Thank you again so much for watching. Bye. The little brats are gonna... I think it's extra funny because, like, I notoriously dislike children. I mean, I don't want, like, bad things to happen to them. I'm not like a monster or anything like that. I want them to be happy and healthy and way the hell over there where I don't have to deal with them.